What's up, you guys? Go ahead, smash that like button for your girl. We are here to report on a special case in New York City. Obviously, it's in Queens. You know what I'm saying? There's these two bums, losers running around in New York City, basically, robbing young kids from their North Face coats and other valuables. You know what I mean? Their sneakers and shit. So basically, um, you know, there's these they look Latino. I'm gonna be honest with you. These two people, they're young, okay? At least relatively, they look young. I'll post their pictures on the banner so you guys can see them. So basically, the Daily News is now reporting that there is these two people that are going on a weekend long crime spree lasting about a month, robbing suspects at knife point of their North Face jackets and their fancy footwear. So basically, they Jordans. All right. According to the cops, the pair each time surrounded their target, displayed a blade, and demanded the victim's properties, including winter coats, sneakers, and other valuables. The first incident took place on December 4:20 p.m. They mugged a 14-year-old boy. Fucking cowards. These are some punk ass bum bitches that don't want to get a job. They actually look like migrants. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, they definitely Hispanic, and I'm willing to bet that there's gonna be some shit pop out later on when they catch these two goofies, that these idiots are not even legal. It's so sad that this shit is even taking place in New York City. Like, it's gone down the hill the way that you know New York is right now. It's just fucking it's terrible. Like, New York City is just really, really bad now. So basically, the first incident took place on December 12th at 4:20. They mugged the 14-year-old on near 42nd and 99th Street in Corona, making off with his $220 North Face jacket and his property. Like, you robbed a child, let that sit in. Must feel really fucking great about your fucking loser self. They struck again the same day, about an hour later, when they swiped a 13-year-old kid's backpack valued at $140. That probably was another North Face backpack. Some shits be mad hella expensive. Trust me, I would know. And then they took other property near 99 and 31 Corona Avenue. So there's pictures on the Crime Stopper website of these two goofies, and they definitely look like they're young. 3 days later, the clothes coveting crew were back at it again. This time they were in Elmhurst around 2:35 p.m. They do it like in the morning time, like in the afternoon, where there would be people around. It's not like really, really late at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, which is pretty interesting. So that's how I know these motherfuckers is young. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. They cornered a 16-year-old near 9335 Lamont, 93/35 Lamont Ave, and forcibly removed his Jordan's sneakers worth about $100 plus other property. So they kind of like basically scan you and see what they think is expensive or what's in a trend. And they basically rob these young ass kids at knife point. It's two of them, so you already know. They surround you, so it's not like, I mean, yeah, you could try to run, but what would be the purpose of running when you don't know what the other one behind you has? You know what I'm saying? They could stab you from behind. Best to just give them the fucking crap that they're after. But anyway, it's fucking sad because these kids' parents, they work hard for this shit, and then you got these loser ass motherfuckers that have no fucking brain cells. Get you a job. Oh wait, you can't, right? Because you're a fucking minor, right? Or you're just a loser. One of the two. They look young. They gonna be older. They gonna be of age and just look really young, but they do look young. An hour later, still in Elmhurst, they brandished a 19-year-old boy near 43/13 Albertson Street, snatched his $330 North Face jacket and other possessions. So they took other things, probably a phone and shit like that. Another 15 minutes later, they were back at Corona. You know, Queens was always bad though. Queens always been bad, so I'm not surprised this shit's going down. I'm not gonna lie. Where they quickly zeroed in on a young man, 21 years old, near 46 and 102nd Street. They once again menaced the person with a knife, this time with more valuable loot in sight. And up against an older victim, they used force, punching him multiple times in the face and body before yanking off a pricey $1,200 Balenciaga sneaker and fleeing. So my boy was running around in the hood with fucking Balenciagas on, and these losers, bum ass bitches, robbed his ass. Them sneakers was about apparently 1,200. Last but not least, on December around 7:25, again in Corona stomping grounds. They must be from around there. There must be some type of migrant place around there. Two scored a twofer, spotting a young victim sporting both a North Face jacket and Jordans. They swarmed the 14-year-old near 96 and 42nd Ave, absconding with a $280 coat and $270 sneakers. Dang. People, police gave a description of the young looking suspects. I told y'all they look young. And look, they're saying it's young looking. So I got a weird feeling these motherfuckers may be like either 18, 19, maybe even under. They may be actually physical minors. The first is a male with a light complexion, last seen wearing a black moose knuckle jacket, black jeans, and white Jordan sneakers, probably all stolen because these bum ass bitches can't afford to buy their own shit. Fucking losers with a capital L. The second is a male with a light complexion, last wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, shorts, and black sneakers. These bitch ass motherfuckers all look like bitches. They look, I swear to y'all gonna end up finding out. I'm promising you. Y'all gonna end up finding out that these two fucking idiots are probably not even from here. They're probably from like another country, like they're migrants. I'm pretty fucking sure of it. There's been like an influx of like crimes in New York City ever since like the migrants were brought in from like other countries and shit. Like I'm gonna talk more about that later on in like another video, but there is like a lot of people were talking about like how when they was placed in 42nd Street in Manhattan area, well 42nd downtown in New York, they had like this hotel that they was being like they let them stay there for free. They was finding condoms and all kinds of nasty ass shit. They was like robbing people. Like y'all heard about that lady that got turned on fire. It was a fucking migrant, you know. They be doing the most craziest, ghettoest shit. And this is the problem that you have to, you know, you have to be aware because I don't remember like when I rolled and lived in New York City, I don't remember none of this shit happening. This influx of crimes and all this bad stuff that's been happening, this is new shit. This is like from when the migrants started coming here because in New York City, you didn't have that type of shit going down. Like that wasn't like a common thing. Like, yeah, there was crimes because you know it's New York City, it's a big ass city, right? But what I'm talking about is like you didn't have crimes like what's happening now. Like the type of crimes that are happening now are really mostly around like the migrants and people with mental health. There's a lot of people that are running around New York City that are not only stealing from people, but there's people that are killing others, and they're really mental health people, like people that are released that should be in a hospital that should have medications, but here we are, you know, it's New York City. You'd be so surprised how many motherfuckers are running loose over there unmedicated. And the hospitals should be prosecuted for this type of shit. They be releasing them knowing they're crazy, don't got no health insurance, some of them be homeless and all kinds of shit. But you know what? We out here worrying about bringing people from other countries instead of taking care of our own. Our own people, the people in our city, should be addressed first. And I don't care who don't like it. And that's a motherfucking fact. You need to worry about the people that need help, need health insurance, and need stuff. There's so much things and so many loops and holes that are falling in New York City. It's so sad to see how it's going down the way that it is because you know what? There's people that actually going to the hospitals, are in the hospitals, are being treated. They know these people have mental health. They know these people are living in the streets, yet they don't set up a proper protocol for these people to get help. They just release them. Oh, you've been in the hospital for like a month. All right, we're going to release you. Why not just fucking put them in like a shelter? Like, let's use our funding for something better. Let's use our funding to help people from our own place before we help people from the outside. I'm just saying, because a lot of these crimes that are happening is really migrant based, y'all. A lot of them. And it's so sad to see that. Like, New York City was already bad. It was already bad. It already had its issues from its own people that lived there. But now you're starting to see more of an influx. The other day I saw a thing, an article of a 13-year-old boy that was stabbed in the chest by a guy that had mental health problems. Why was that guy running loose in New York City? Oh, let me guess. Another one that was released from the hospital with no one to follow up, no one to track, no case manager, no care manager, no medications. This is all like, it's really crazy, like where you're at today and the shit that you're seeing, because this is really genuinely like a sad thing. We need to like get back to the basics. We need to get back to taking care of our own people. Way too many people are homeless right now, and we out here giving thousands of dollars to migrants to X, Y, and Z. Like, what the fuck's going on? We just going down the rabbit hole right now, y'all. But I'm telling you, it's really disappointing for me to see where we're at right now, because we should be helping our own before we start focusing on the outside, y'all. I'm just stating the fact. All right, y'all, smash that like button. I'll catch y'all on the next one.